have people that will just walk in the door and ask, what is this building? What are you guys doing here? What's this all about? And it's such a broad thing to cover. I guess the general thing is we provide studio space for artists and nonprofit organizations at a subsidized rate that allow them to actually have the space to do their work.
The SLC Arts Hub is this unique, wonderful, magical place. It's essentially a community art center. There's nothing like it in the world. The Utah Arts Alliance is 15 years old this year. It was founded by me and a group of artists that basically found that there was not space for us to do what it was that we needed to do. Utah Arts Alliance was born of a need for more spaces, more programs, and opportunities for the artists to grow and sort of incubate.
My name is Jordan Hess. I'm a 22-year-old violin maker. It took me about 6 months to find a studio space. I called all the kind of arts buildings and office buildings around, and either no one had any room or no one wanted a violin maker. It can get pretty discouraging trying to do anything arts related elsewhere, and the hub does a really good job of encouraging people and trying to bring more people into the art world, whether it's professionally or as an amateur or full-time or part-time.
I was working on a project and needed a place to build, and the hub also hosts the Make Salt Lake, which is a local makerspace. And I came here to build that project at Make Salt Lake, and they never let me leave. So we're still here.
There's a makerspace, which is really great because now we have access to a lot of obscure tools and things that we otherwise wouldn't, so it's a little bit more communal in an art making space.
I think it's amazing to be part of this immensely creative community. Make Salt Lake has its own little community in a way, but the hub is something much bigger than that. It's this collective of artistic individuals all coming together with similar and overlapping purposes.
We're really lucky and blessed to have a ton of artists here that make it something really special and unique and diverse. We've got programmers and a violin maker and ballerinas and dance studio people and photographers and painters and welders and woodworkers and rock climbers who are converting their bands in the parking lot. So it's kind of it's a melting pot of basically it's a place where no matter what you want to build or make or create, there's a spot for you if you carve it out.
Capoeira is a tradition art from Brazil that develop music, dance, acrobatics, flips, kicks, But the best of all, capoeira creates community. And that's our goal #1 in Salt Lake, create a community, And Utah Arts Alliance, it is the best place for that environment.
My name is Melly, and what I do here is I help do a weekly all-ages, LGBT-focused show. Oftentimes it's a kind of a variety show or like a weird drag show. A lot of the weird LGBT-based performance art that was happening in bars. Bars don't always care about accessibility. We've worked with bars that put us on the second floor and there's been no elevator. Also, some people are trying to avoid alcohol for addiction purposes. It's cool that we actually have enough control over our space to feel very safe and to try to keep the space safe for other people.
It's a symbiotic relationship. Artists need the community, we need an audience, and the community needs art. Samba Fogo, one of our resident groups, has been with us for about a decade, and they're able to incubate and grow as a company because of providing them a stable, secure, ongoing space where they can just focus on their work and not stress out about are they going to have a space next year? Are they going to be able to afford the space? So we try to provide that space for them.
From Samba Fogo to Capoeira to people downstairs making violins to the makers over here creating all sorts of stuff. This place is an amazing resource. And right now to have this radio station that's getting ready to transmit all this different information about arts and culture and community and refugees, and this is a pretty powerful thing going on in our community right now.
I think that a lot of people don't probably realize the effect that this space has on Salt Lake City and Salt Lake County and even Utah overall.
These hubs are a vital piece in the puzzle of allowing the cultural sector to be an economic contributor to the state and to really give back to the state and the community around it. You know, nobody was here when the Arts Hub first landed in this space, and now there's so much development coming in because people see this as an up-and-coming area.
It has encouraged development in the area. I mean, we see it coming our way, and I think we've played a big role in changing this neighborhood because of that.
I mean, obviously development's coming this way. We're going to see more condos and things coming over, and maybe this is a naive vision of the future, but I see condos that look down on green space and art and community engagement that provides you this buffer from the railroad tracks and the industry.
We want to create spaces that we can live in and live well and flourish as a community, as a society. And without artists, you're not going to have that. You're going to have like the square gray block buildings or, you know, no plants anywhere, just straight asphalt and pavement.
You stick more of these in places that are a little underserved, a little neglected, businesses will want to come in. And so there's really so many reasons why people ought to invest in spaces like this.
The space is full. There's more artists that need support and services, and we are ready and willing to give that to them. And all we need to be able to do that is the opportunity to develop this space ourselves.
Having a space where artists can come and get their start and impact the community is so necessary, and that's what we do here.